Okay, so Devanand passed away. Sanjay Dutt is, I think,
In jail.
He's in jail?
Yes.
Because of that thing?
Yes.
He had an old thing with the gun?
Yeah, with the
But
gun.
that's like 15 years ago.
Yeah, so the case was going on for all this time, and finally the Supreme Court then decided that he should spend some time in jail.
Again?
Yeah, again. So he was in jail, I think, for 6 years before, earlier.
6 years?
Yeah, 6 years. Of course, by 6 years, so they get furloughed, and then they get to go home for a while, and that keeps happening. So 6 years would probably be something like 2 years, actually. And now I think he's out now, if I'm not mistaken. I don't follow the life of the film stars, but most of these guys live in Bandra. In fact, most of the film stars. Yeah, most of them.
Yeah, I met a couple of the guys that live in Juhu. That Jitendra.
Jitendra, yeah.
Yeah, I photographed him. I photographed Anil Kapoor.
Anil Kapoor, yeah. He lives that side too. Yeah. In Bandra, there's Rekha, the actress. Then there is Amitabh Bachchan, he lives in Juhu.
I photographed him for the last World Program.
Yeah,
I photographed him at his residence and at his office.
Yeah.
Both places, yeah. And I photographed, oh, you know who was really interesting? Really liked him a lot was that character actor he's really a wonderful actor. And he's bald.
Anupam Kher.
Anupam Kher, yeah. He's a great actor. Very nice guy.
Yeah, very sweet guy.
I met him a couple times.
In fact, the very last press photo awards that we had in India happened in 2008, and he was the one who inaugurated that.
Right.
Anupam Kher, yeah.
Yeah, he's a really good actor.
Yeah.
Very versatile.
Yeah, he is.
I think he's in he played in a big Hollywood movie. And actually, Amitabh Bachchan was in the movie, the Great Gatsby.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, he had a small role in that film.
Right, yeah.
I just happened to see that movie a couple of weeks ago, in fact.
Yeah, he was very good in that movie. Yeah. There's some really great actors in Bollywood, and I think the level of movies is getting better. But you used to be able to song and running around trees.
Oh yeah, that's still there. That's still there. But in fact, that's the part of Bollywood that makes a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
Because I think a lot of Bollywood is about escapism, and it's an escape route for the masses. So we go to the theater for 3 hours, and each of these movies are 3 hours long. And so we go to the theater for 3 hours, and for those 3 hours they forget about everything else.
Right.
But a lot of cinema today is actually non-mainstream, so which is a good thing. So there's a lot of small filmmakers who are actually making some nice films, and it's seeing a fair amount of success now. In fact, in the last photo kina in Germany, I met a teacher from Leica Cinema School, and he was talking about sending his students to Bollywood because they come there and they learn how to work